Now on BBC Radio 4, award-winning documentarian Sir Michael Scarborough Price presents Wisdom of the Aged. The Care Quality Commission last April installed recording devices in selected residential care homes. Whilst initially unaware they were being recorded, two very unique residents have subsequently agreed to the release of their candid, poignant, and often spirited conversations.
Hello?
Elspeth, it's Dot.
Oh, come on in, love. Got to head.
All right, love.
Look at you with you. What's this, a lime green outfit today?
You've seen this before, haven't you?
I don't think so.
Oh, I've worn it. I've worn it several times.
Oh, it's very fetching. It shows off your white skin.
Oh, thank you very much.
Contrasts.
Yeah. Well, I
with
quite
your
like
eyes
it.
as well. What colour are your eyes?
Green.
Oh.
Sort of, hazel they call it, isn't it? Like greeny.
Like a muddy.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that.
Muddy, greeny, swampy.
Quite sparkly. You know when you get someone in the sunlight, they look quite nice in the sunlight. You can't really tell what colour they are when I'm indoors, but they look quite nice when the sun's on them.
Do they?
What colour are your eyes? Sort of grey blue, aren't they?
Yes, grey.
Oh, they're quite nice.
Blue. Well, they're all right.
I'm not sure they go with that jumper you're wearing, but...
I didn't get up this morning and think, what jumper goes with my grey eyes?
Well, no, why would you? It's fine.
Exactly. I was just saying that the green looks nice with your skin tone.
I didn't see you at breakfast this morning. What have you been up to?
Well, I thought I'd just have one of my bars this morning, the protein bars that I order off the interweb.
Oh, right. Do you feel like you've had enough?
Yes,
Like
I'm
food,
fine.
I mean.
Yes, I'm fine, absolutely. It doesn't take much to keep the engine firing in my...
No, you eat like a sparrow, don't you?
Yes, I don't have very much weight to carry around, so...
Well, I wanted someone to sort of compare today, because I'm in the canteen, I'm having me breakfast, and I'm sure that they've cut down the portions. I mean, I've got me 2 eggs as usual, so
yes.
There's no cutting down on them, but...
Did you get your hash brown?
Well, I've got 1 hash brown and 1 sausage.
1 sausage, 1 hash brown, 2 eggs, and you normally have Weetabix as well, don't you?
Yeah.
So you had 3 of those?
No, they only let me have 1.
Let you have 1? That's a laugh. Nobody lets you have anything, you just take them.
No, they have the basket of all the things.
Yes.
And you've got your Weetabix in your little sachet.
Yeah.
Which come in 2s.
Yes.
And we're allowed to split them. They only let me have 1, and I said, right, well, you've run out, so you'll be going to the kitchen to get some more, to, the storeroom bit. And they just looked at me and they said, no, we haven't got any more. And when you can tell in someone's eyes,
yes.
Well, I could tell that they were just saying no, like, we're giving you less.
Well, I would have been fine with 1 Weetabix and 2 eggs and a hash brown and a sausage.
Well, it was fine, it was still cooked all, pretty good at cooking it all.
Did you get your bacon?
Yeah.
Or what about for yogurt or muesli or anything like that? They had those out, did they?
No, it's not about healthy, it's about, filling you up for the day. You've got to eat like a king at breakfast. And that.
Is that an old saying where you come from, is it? You've got to eat like a king at breakfast and that.
No, it's like you've got to eat like a king at breakfast, a prince at lunchtime, and a pauper in the evening.
What's the evening, for God's sake?
Oh, how long have you known me? The evening.
Oh, well, why didn't you say that?
Well, that's what I bloody said.
Everyone.
I navigate your bloody accent all day.
I speak very eloquently and slowly, and I speak English.
Oh,
I don't know what thievening is. If
well,
I went to...
You know now, don't you?
Ooh.
So why don't we just,
Would you like something to eat, love? Sounds like you're a bit cranky.
Have you got any biscuits?
Yes, of course I do. Do you want one?
Yeah.
Well, just a moment, I'll have a look over here. I've got some over here behind the pot plant.
Why are they around there?
Oh, because, you know, people come and they take them. There you go. Get those into you.
Thank you very much. That'll see me through to lunchtime.
All right. Now, what else? What else have you got on your list of complaints today that you come in here and work through?
You've got a sort of smaller outlook, haven't you? I sort of wander about the world outside of here, and you're just like, oh, I'm happy in my room, and that's it.
I'm happy in my room because I make myself happy in my room. You're the kind of person that walks into a room and go, oh, look, the light's on. Switch that off. Gone. Oh, look, a sparrow. Boom! Oh, look, the moon. Get an arrow and a slingshot and try and get it to go out.
I don't know what you mean now.
That's an old Greek saying you probably wouldn't understand. How about we go in and we'll get a key cut for the kitchen. And when they go home after breakfast, we'll go in there and we'll find you some Weetabix and we'll... What are you looking at me like that for?
But maybe if you ate more, you'd have a bit more energy and you'd think, oh, well, I'll walk to the shops with Dot. You know, we could go at a slower pace. You use your Zimmer, and off we go. It's only, 400 metres or so down road.
I know what it's like to walk to the shops, and now I want to know what it's like to be a retired lady and do sweet Fanny all.
Do you not miss going out? Do you not miss, you
No.
know, like you used to like going to the theatre and that one?
I've seen every goddamn play. I've seen every theatrical production. I've seen every gallery. I've seen every cathedral. I've travelled the world. And I've got no need to see anything else. I'm done.
Well, you might as well pop your clogs then if you've got that attitude.
I'm quite happy in here with my rug and my figurines. Watching Shark Tank and Dragon's Den and whatever.
What's Shark Tank?
You haven't seen Shark Tank?
No.
Oh, it's probably because it's not on in the United Kingdom. I torrent it.
What's that?
I download it from the internet.
Right. And it's a TV programme, is it?
Yes, you know Dragon's Den here.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing. It's the same concept, only with Americans, so it's better.
Oh, they shout at each other, do they?
No, there's no shouting. It's, you know, there's like a country level consciousness, and in the UK it's normally a kind of Hugh Grant, like, oh, sorry, didn't mean to, I shouldn't, you know, it's that kind of, I don't want to speak until I'm spoken to, and, you know, that's all fine and everything, but in America they speak up and they're like, yes, I'd like to do this, and that sounds great, and good on you, and you go for it, and you make money, and...
I thought Dragon's Den was quite outspoken anyway, like, don't they say, well, your figures are all wrong, and your profit, what you want with the money they want, what is it? The investment they want.
That's right, yes, they go in
That's all
there.
wrong for percentage,
yes,
you've
they
said.
do.
And
They
they,
do.
you know, they say what they think, and then they say, no, it's a rubbish idea, I'm out.
Exactly. Negative.
Right, so do
Yes.
all of the dragons on Shark Tank say yes then?
Well, there's sharks on Shark Tank, love. They're not dragons on Shark Tank. But I know what you mean. Yes, they sit there and generally they bring people in who've got good bloody ideas, and they go and make millions and millions of dollars over there in the United States.
What's your favourite idea that you've seen?
They
On
bring in
there.
lots of ideas, but I think one of the things that they do when they go in there to make money is they seem to love food businesses over in the United States. Yes, that's right, they do. They walk in there and they say, hi, I'm Mama Potts from Alabama, and I have made these cupcakes or pancakes or whatever for the last 30 years, and then they hand them out and they say, oh, that's yummy, that's nice, and they've got a secret sauce, and they put the maple syrup on or the strawberry or whatever, and they go, all right, I'll give you $50,000 for 20%, and after the show airs, they get flooded with orders. They end up with a big factory or going into Walmart or something like that and making millions and millions of dollars. I've seen it time and time again.
And how do they not, like, poison them as well? Like, you know, how do they know that the food that they're giving them is all right?
I do wonder that, because they're worth... One of the fellows on there is called Mark Cuban, and he's quite a hottie, actually. He owns some kind of basketball or whatever, a team, and he's a billionaire. And I often think to myself, well, you know, somebody coming on there with a great brand of peanut butter, how the hell do they know that he hasn't got razor blades in the peanut butter and he's handing out, oh, that's not...
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well, I don't know. But anyway, I've been enjoying that show, and I've watched 6 seasons of it now. I've binged.
That's a lot. No wonder you never leave. Have you seen Maud's new car?
No, what is it?
It's low down and it's like orange.
Sounds to me like a Lamborghini. I think it's probably an Aventador. Lamborghini Aventador. Or perhaps a Gallardo. Could be a Gallardo.
Well, I don't know. I
Does it
wouldn't
look
know
like a
the
big car?
Gallardo from a bloody mango, but it's like this bloody roaring thing that comes in car park. I can't believe you haven't heard it, actually.
Oh, my hearing's not what it used to be, love, and I've normally got the telly on. Oh, goodness, what have you asked her about it?
No, you know what she's like.
Oh, she's very bristly, isn't she? Like a toilet brush full of stink.
My word.
Where do you think she got that money? It's got to be the bloke. The new man.
Well, I don't think he were wealthy. I thought he were like, he works for the council in planning or something.
I've known a few councillors, like people who work in the council, to embezzle the funds that they get from the parking meters. They get the key and they go around late at night to somewhere, you know, like Mayfair, and they open up all of the parking meters and take them all. In Australia, there was a case where a man in Brisbane took like $750,000 over years and years, and he had luxury sports cars and a yacht, and he had, you know, the $30,000 watch.
The thing is, though, now you couldn't do that because, well, you won't know because you haven't been out for ages, but all the parking is like done by online, you know, and
Yeah,
now you don't need it.
Contactless, they call it. You walk through there and soon it'll be a chip in your skull.
What about when you go in the airport and they do this new X-ray thing? Do they actually see your body? Because, like, I mean,
on X-rays, though, you can see penis.
what, like
Did you know that?
the tissue of it or something? So you
The
can
shape
see.
of it. If you X-ray a man, you can see a ghosted outline of his penis. I've seen it on the internet. Is there a bone in the penis? They say a boner. I've got a boner. Don't they say that? So maybe there is a bone in the penis. You can break your penis, can't you? My husband broke his penis once.
How do you manage that?
Well, he and I were enthusiastically going at it, and he slipped out, and then hit my pelvis on the way back in. He screamed like blue murder. It was.
I thought it was just like I don't know, like a muscle, and then it's like a, you know, you hear of that, and it's like a, well, not a torn muscle, but like a bent muscle. Or well, I don't really know. It's making my eyes water a bit.
Why, you haven't got one?
No, but just the thought of it, I'm a bit squeamish. What about the balls? Do you see that on a Google?
Not generally, no. It's normally, I don't know, I can't explain it. Maybe it's because the penis is outside of the body and it lies on one side, you see, and then it's on the top of it, whereas the boobs are all the one thing. And the penis is a very definite shape, and it's got lots of skin on the outside, and maybe when you see it on top of the leg, it becomes more defined because it's more squiggly little lines, you know, like a map. Maybe that's it. And with boobs, all you've got is just...
Well, I don't know. We'd have to, you know, when I go and get me hip x-rayed, I'll ask them.
No, you just jump on Google and have a look for yourself.
Well, I know I can see it, but it's just not going to explain it, is it?
No, I guess not.
So what inventions have you seen on What's It Tank?
You know how you have trouble with your bowels and I have trouble with my bowels, right?
Mm.
In Western society, we sit on the toilet and our legs are at 90 degrees on the floor, and they come up and they make a 90-degree angle there, and then there's another 90-degree angle from your waist down to your legs, right? So we sit on the toilet, and in all of Asia, they squat, don't they?
Crouch down.
Yes, so somebody came on there and they said, look, we've made a discovery that when you go put to poop in the toot.
Oh.
Anyway, irregardless, as George Bush would say, you sit there and if you've got an acute angle, it slips out of the colon a lot easier, right? And you know how they've got less incidence of bowel cancer in those Eastern societies.
All right.
What they're saying is, what they've discovered is that if you just sit at a 90-degree angle, you have to push it out. Like that. So this man invented a little stool that fits underneath the bottom of the base of the cistern, and when you're on the toot, you pull it out. It's like just a little stool, and it's about 8 inches tall. You put your feet on it, so it creates that angle there, and then you can, it comes out a lot easier. Tantric defecation.
But the thing that would concern me was that once you've changed your angles, you've got your feet up, you know, on your dragon's stool or whatever, and you've got a different angle then to your body, and then does the poo shoot out towards the front of the bowl and get you in the face?
I don't think so, love. Anyway, toilets in
it's
America are full of water.
Not going to go straight down, is it?
Yes,
You
why
know,
not?
if you change your angle, then you've changed the angle that it's slightly changed the angle that it's coming out at, and it would hit the front of the bowl.
Look, they've
and
sold
cause
about
a
3
mess.
million of these damn things now, and I think they would have worked out with the first couple of hundred, some feedback from consumers, if they were being hit in the face by their own feces. Anyway, all I'm doing is telling you how much I'm enjoying the program, and I've seen 6 seasons of it now, and I think I'm well qualified to start my own business if I ever wanted to.
What would you do?
They seem to invest more often in food than anything else. Sauces. Oh, there was one from Maine, lobsters. They had Maine lobsters, like a hot dog, but lobster in it.
Oh, that sounds nice. I think I might like that.
Yes, I'm sorry to talk about food all the time while you're hungry, by the way.
Oh, those biscuits have seen me through. That
Have
was,
they?
Yeah,
All right,
you know,
good. They're very dense. They're full of protein. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. What protein? What?
They're gluten and dairy free, and they've got non-whey protein in them. That's why you're feeling full.
Oh, right. Well,
Yeah.
I have to remember those.
Oh, no. They're marvellous. Anyway, love, so what's on for this afternoon? What's going on?
Jelly day, and you like jelly, don't you?
I do like jelly, yes.
And then I've got my workshop later
Oh,
on.
yes. And what was it last week that you went to?
Well, that was a funny one. It was taxidermy. You know, stuffing dead animals and that.
Oh, bloody hell.
Well, it were weird because they first told you, we went into the room and there were all this kit, you know, and you think, blimey, what's this? But you couldn't see the animals are out. You just see all this sort of like, you know, crafty bits and bobs and, you know, like a mat with a Stanley knife on it and all this.
Oh.
But they like, when they give you the animal, and we all had different ones, like different sizes and, well, all different things. They're all like, you know, cleaned up and sort of ready to go, so you don't have to do all the horrible
I see, they're
stuff.
pre-prepared.
Well, yeah.
Here's one
like,
I prepared earlier.
well, they did have that. They had one that were finished, and then they had these like, well, they were just like skins, really. But I was surprised at how people weren't too bothered about it. They were sort of, you know, a bit of a commotion when they first said, you know, revealed what it was.
Yes, I bet.
But then,
Surprise! Here's some dead carcasses for you.
Yeah, and I had an otter,
What?
The woman next to me had a little mouse. Oh, it wasn't that little actually, because otherwise she wouldn't have been able to do it. Because the smaller they are, the more, intricate it is. But you have to like stuff it with this sort of really firm. It's almost like straw, but it's like a synthetic thing that's antibacterial or something. And then you get to choose the eyeballs that you put into it. So there's like...
God, you dared an otter. I love otters.
Yeah, it's good. It's good fun. I like it.
So you've had funerals? Choose
No,
your coffin.
Coffins, different coffins.
Right, okay, so choose your coffin. What to stuff in a box? A dead person in a box, right? That's
right, yeah.
And then this week it's a dead animal.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a message here?
They're trying to do something different. I mean, they can't take us ice skating or...
No, it's all very fascinating. All right, well, you enjoy yourself, love, and I'll see you again soon, shall I?
Well,
I'll see you for lunch.
Yeah, I'll come and get you at 12:05 or something.
All right, we'll go and see what this Lamborghini
first in the
/
queue.
Hyundai Coupe is.
All right, love. Well, thanks for the biscuits. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay, love. All right. Toodle pip.